Hey everybody, welcome to the Dad Challenge Podcast. Happy Friday. I hope you're doing amazing today. Well, today we're talking about Alex from Crazy Pieces and the thing that we all knew that was coming down the pike. We're not here to throw shade at him for making bad decisions and who he chooses to be his partner, but we are going to throw shade at Crystal and Aaron for doing what they do and raising the kids like they do, because everything for them is content, and they turn their children's lives into content. And they never teach their children how to make good choices or how to pick good people. That's the problem here. They would rather them make bad choices so they can make clickbait content out of it. That's disgusting. But before we get to that, we got to spin the old wheel, because that's what we do here on Fridays. If you are a member of this channel and above the first tier, you get to be on this wheel every single week. And if you are a member, at the end of the month, we put everybody on that list, and you have a chance to win a prize, and you get to see me. You get to see my fat ass dance. I gotta take it a little easy today. Actually, no. The doctor said I have to walk more, play more sports. Get this out. I'll tell you a little story after. Let's go! Yeah, baby. Lindsay B., you are a winner. Reach out to me with your shirt size and your address at josh@thedadchallengepodcast.com, and I'm hook you up. Anyway, let's go. So before we get started, everybody, make sure you hit that subscribe and that bell. That really helps me. I love you for that. So as you know, I've been doing these ice baths because I always do this kind of weird shit that other people do. I think that's helping, and it does help, by the way. So I played a double at pickleball, which means 3 hours, because I know what I would feel like in the afternoon after playing a double. And so I did my double. I came home and I sat in 3-degree water, 3 Celsius, which is 38 Fahrenheit. Okay, that was the coldest I've ever been. And because I used to sit the water was only getting to about 9 to 10 before with the ice. But now that I have a chiller, which the water goes through this little like box thing, and it chills it to whatever temperature you want. I have like this pool pump on it. And it works really great. I don't even need to put ice in the water. It's so cold. I could only be in the water for a minute 30 seconds before I had to get out. That's how painful it was. So I don't know, I'm telling you that. Oh yeah, because I was playing pickleball. So the doctor said after I got my stones pulverized, like walk 3-4 times a day, do as much exercise as possible, really shake that thing up. So I play pickleball for 3 hours. I get home and I literally piss straight blood. Not straight, but it's blood. Red pee. So that means it's moving, right? Let's hope. I don't know. Still painful. Dang, I hope they got it. I wonder if they do an x-ray after they pulverize it to see if they actually pulverized it. That would be interesting. I don't know. Anyway, sorry. A little side note there. But we're going to go down here. We're going to look at Alex's breakup video that we knew was coming from the moment they got together, by the way. We're here to talk about it, obviously, and what it means to have to do what he's about to do. Okay? Because what he's about to do is sit down in front of a camera and tell the world about his breakup. Right? He feels the necessity to do this because he's been pressured to create content his whole life as he's been with the Crazy Pieces with Crystal. Okay? He thinks that this is normal. I'm here to tell you guys, this ain't normal. All right? It's not normal to have to do this. Remember when he got catfished? They had to make videos about that. The breakups their kids go through, everything else. They all make videos on it because they think that's normal. And it's really not. Let's take a look.
Good morning. I'm not sure how to start this. I've been debating on filming this or not, but I really need to.
No, you don't really need to. Alex, you don't really need to. That's the thing. You don't! But you think you need to, because that is what you've been conditioned, or some people would say groomed, to think is normal, to think is what you have to do. You have, still to this day, doesn't understand how this is going to affect his future. It will, I promise you. Unless you think you're going to be some big YouTuber, and if you were going to be, you will already be. So you're not going to be. You don't have the ability, the talent, the humor, nothing. You just don't have it. And you had a platform, a massive platform to launch off of, and you still couldn't make it. So I'm not saying that to say that to be shady. I'm not. I'm saying that to be realistic here. He's going to have to do something, go back to school or whatever, because this ain't the life unless he decides he wants to live with his parents for the rest of his life.
Just to clear the air. I know it's been a while, and this was not how I was planning on coming back. I appreciate those who messaged me and were like, yo, we miss your videos, like, we miss seeing you, when are you posting? I appreciate all of you. Now that I'm working, I have to find a schedule that works, and I'm nervous to say this, but yeah.
Shouldn't have to be. No, you shouldn't even have to do this video. But you're doing it, and I'm going to cover it.
As the title says, Savannah and I have broken up.
Shocked face. This is my shocked face for this. We know. Everybody, and here's the thing. Here's the scariest part about being this kid that grew up on the internet with crazy pieces, okay? So he found this girl on the internet through Instagram, and they made content about his girlfriend coming out living with us. Then remember when Crystal capitalized on the engagement by bringing all the kids out and making this shitty video where she was all in it all the way through, because Crystal can't give anybody else the limelight because Crystal thinks she's the main character. Well, Crystal has the main character syndrome 100%, but Crystal sucks. Like, she's not even good at anything except for getting fake ass teeth and looking silly all the time and saying, "Can you wait till Ugh." But I say that to be like, look, she knew. Any mom or dad who has a son or a daughter who has a boyfriend, girlfriend, you kind of know, right? You sort of know, right? The ones that they date, the ones you're like, I don't like that one, but whatever. Let them choose, but you're like, that's not gonna last. Crystal knows. As soon as they met this girl, they knew this shit wasn't gonna go. But Crystal, that didn't stop Crystal from capitalizing on it big time and making a bunch of money on it. 1 year ago. I'm just looking through quickly here so you can see it. What's going on with Alex's girlfriend? Did she move in? 259,000 views. Now, if they had any semblance of class at all, or like anywhere with all, they would remove every video with her in this, right? And if I was Savannah, I would be like, remove me from your channel. Okay? No longer are you allowed to capitalize off of me for your channel. Okay, even though Savannah is just as dumb as Alex, these people are both dumb. And I feel like Alex was taken advantage of for sure because Savannah wanted to be famous. That's exactly. And the only proof we need of Savannah wanting to do that is that they created a channel. They got dogs, and Savannah now does live Instagrams and all this shit. From the day that you first see her, which I didn't really see the video, but from the early videos of Savannah to now, she's completely a different person. Her true colors came out later. And that's why she wanted Alex. But look, meet the girlfriend. First time meeting the girlfriend, 400,000 views. She surprised me and made me cry. She's leaving home, 541,000 views. Surprise proposal, will you marry me? 467,000 views. We broke up. Look, there's another Alex video where another video 3 years ago where he's talking about breaking up with another girl. What the fuck? Now, I show you all that because look at this. Look at the thumbnail they chose for this. Crystal absolutely loves it when her kids' social lives fall apart, when they get hurt. We've seen that multiple times. When they have heartbreaks, when they quit school, when they quit anything, when they get in accidents, anything. She absolutely capitalizes on every single one of these events in their kids' lives. Look at these fucking thumbnails. I'm going to put the word broke up in their video here. We broke up. They broke up. Poor Hannah. Feel better soon. Break up. Boyfriend trouble. She got in a car accident. Finally the day. So sad. Is everything okay? Back to work. Sad day. Fall on the stairs. Truth about her childhood. My story. Son of a bitch. And that's Savannah. No, it's not Savannah. I don't know who that is. Oh my God. I'm looking at this thumbnail. This girl just bawling her eyes out on camera, and I haven't even skimmed the surface of crazy pieces. I need to go do more videos. I know. I'm going to dive into those older ones. ER visit, doctor's appointment, new baby. I just type in broke up. And Alex then feels a need to do this because he is, again, been groomed, been conditioned to think that this is how you do shit. And it's not.
There's just been a lot that's gone on. And I know all of you, well, a lot of you were excited for the wedding, excited for new adventures. And
he's literally making a video here apologizing for not getting married to the girl he should have been engaged to begin with. Well, I know you guys are looking forward to it. These are fucking strangers, Alex. Who gives a shit what they wanted? And then again, there you go. Another reason why this shit is so dangerous for kids. This guy is the proof in the pudding right here about another reason why this shit is so crazy. He feels he needs to apologize to strangers he's never met about a wedding, about a planned wedding that should have never been happening anyway. And he's just sitting here. And we're all like, yeah, cool, this is normal.
Stuff like that. Trust me, I was too. But
your mom was more excited, though, for content.
We're both going in different paths, different areas in life, and we're both young. She just turned 21. And yeah, I'm about to be 21, and there's just a lot that's gone on. And,
okay.
You know, it's not funny, but I didn't see this day coming. I never pictured it.
Nobody told you? I know you watch my videos, so... Look, I know Crazy Pieces, Crazy Middles. For a fact, I know they watch my videos. I know Alex and Savannah watch my videos. Yeah, we all warned you, buddy. What do you mean you didn't see this coming? Okay. I guess that's another crystal failure.
I never wanted...
Crystal failure. Light.
It, but things happen, life happens. There's not much you can really do about it. So her and I are still friends. We're just not dating or getting married anymore.
Trust me, bro. Trust me, bro. Good. Okay, go live your life. Get away from the cameras. Get away from Crazy Pieces. I know that your family, like, treat them as family. I mean, say, no more content. I'm going to go to school. I'm going to go to a trade. I'm going to learn how to go. If you're not scared of heights, Alex, go learn to freaking operate a crane. You want to make bank and have fun, listen to podcasts, everything else? Crane operator. Okay, I'm telling you, $300,000 a year if you're good at it. Take you a little while to get there, but go do something fun. You like driving? Go learn to operate vehicles. Do truck driving. Something awesome. Like, the technology is coming along. It's getting great. You need to go do something, Alex. You need to be a normal person. You need to get away from this. I promise you, 1 year away from the cameras against the pressure of doing all this stuff, and you are going to be a new person. Alex, you are one of the most favorite, I think, Alex, if not the most favorite character on the Crazy Pieces. Absolutely. You're the favorite of the family, the favorite of the fans, and everything else, because you're a good guy. That's what people think. They see that you're funny, you're nice, you're, humble to a degree, I guess. I don't know. And people liked you. I'm telling you, that's going to translate into your life as a normal person too. You don't have to be on YouTube. And his parents, that Crystal and Aaron have been like, this is why you're good on camera. People love you, blah, blah, blah. And this is your value. This is where you're valuable to us and to the fans because people like you. But that's crazy, dude. You can go also be liked in the real world as a normal person. Even though you got all this shit online about you, get them to remove it. Go live normally for 1 year. You will become a brand new person. You develop friendships. You'll just love it. I promise you'll love it, dude. He's not going to listen to that.
She is moving out. I'm not sure where she's going or what her plan is, but...
Totally friends, though.
I'm going to leave that up to her. She's grown. She has an idea of what she wants, where she wants to go. And
the hair looks the same.
And along with the dog situation, so it's hard and it's gonna be hard for me, but I'm gonna let her have both dogs because I did give them to her as a gift. Mella was a gift to her from me.
This is why young people shouldn't get into adult situations like relationships like this, living together and shit. I know a lot of people are like, I'm old-fashioned. I get it. I'm just saying, it rarely works, everybody. Moving in with somebody you barely know, first of all, that's not going to work, okay? Making content with somebody who looks like... the more I know about Savannah and see videos about her and everything else, the more I'm like, oh my God. The term dumber than a box of hair comes to mind. Maybe she's book smart, but she's just aloof, She's like the butterfly stare. Like, she stares off and, hi, everybody, it's gonna... that type of person, that's what she is. And Alex isn't. So, we all saw this. But, I don't know where I was going with that. But, adult situations. Bringing dogs into the world, taking care of dogs, that's a big thing, especially if you're an animal lover like me. Like, I could never, ever get rid of any of my animals. It would never happen. Never. I took animals from the street to my wife's consternation. Because I love animals, and I would take care of all animals if I could, right? I would love to operate an animal sanctuary someday. But what I'm telling you is that when you get into these dull situations where you and the parents aren't really giving you any advice on it, like I know a parent doesn't always want to step in and say, this is stupid because they want your kids to make their own choices, their own mistakes, and everything else. But Crystal doesn't do any of that anyway, or even just give warnings to be like, look, I'm gonna take you aside here and I'm gonna say, look, don't get engaged, okay? Don't do that shit. You just wait a year. Go live together, do what you gotta do all that shit. But just wait a year. But Crystal doesn't do that. Instead, what Crystal does is turns the camera on to capitalize on that bullshit to the tune of millions and millions of views, hundreds of thousands of dollars. Okay? They don't parent their children. They are content filmers, and they will just capture it as it goes.
And she's always wanted pugs that
anyway, it's a sad video. I really don't want to give it too much time here.
A lot of you know that.
And so here's another one. Here's another broke up video. This one's called We Broke Up.
A lot of you know that Aurora.
Oh, it's Crystal with the OG teeth.
Today is kind of a sadder vlog.
Don't film this shit, buttholes! Look at her. She's not even. She's like, this is a sad vlog. Can you imagine? Holy shit, parents out there. Imagine yourself. Your teenager comes home, breaks up with their girlfriend. And what do? You go sit in the truck and you tell your millions of internet strangers that your kid broke up on the internet. That's what they do. Could you imagine if your parents did that when you were a teenager? Just went like, I don't know, on cable television and be like, hey guys, my kid broke up. And be fake about how you're sad about it. They love this shit.
So Alex is really, really struggling.
So let's film it.
He's been going through something all last week. And
look at this twat over here, just sitting there like, yeah. I know Aaron doesn't do much because he probably, doesn't give a shit, but he's just as much to blame as she is. Okay? He's a total dirt for doing this too.
And he has his first heartbreak.
Let's film it though. Oh my God, I hate it.
I just want to cry for him.
Do you want to cry for him instead though? You're going to go sit and do a vlog about it though? Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Your first love and you think it's going to last forever and you'll get married and it's this happily ever after and then it's not. It's exactly how Alex is feeling and
You're an asshole. You are straight taint. Like smelly taint. And this is the thumbnail you're gonna get. You see that? Enjoy that.
Wish so bad that I could take his pain away from him and take that heartache and just.
But what I'll do instead is capitalize on it and make money doing it instead. So, it's the thought that counts, right? So I so wish I could help him, but instead I'm going to help myself.
Fortunately, you can't, and he has to go through it. So. If anything, I'm hoping to help him feel better. So we're going to
support him through it. That's what we can do.
That's what we can do. Stand by his side.
Is this supporting him through it? Making it public? Is this supporting him through it? Cool. Again, that's why Alex felt the need to sit down and do this. Because you felt the need to sit down and do this through his whole life. Anything that ever happened with Alex, seriously, everything. You documented everything. And now he thinks he owes that to the people. And that's on you, buttholes.
I let him know that he's loved, that we care about him.
Through a video, and this is another thing Crystal does. Is she does these love bombing things where the person she's in the video with, she loves on them in the video while looking at the camera. We want to make sure he's loved by what? Doing a video? Why don't you go tell him that then?
So we're gonna run over to Dollar General. We're gonna get a bunch of things. He's at school for it.
Our kid just has heartbroken. Let's go to the dollar store. Yeah! I'm going to get him some Chinese garbage from the landfill.
We're going to decorate his room with a couple of posters.
From the Dollar Tree?
And just let him know that we're here for him and that we love him.
With Alex feeling so down, we decided...
Didn't you go to Target?
We want to make him a poster that he can hang on his wall that will hopefully help bring him some joy.
Alex?
Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me? Sorry about your heartbreak. We capitalized on it.
Alex loves posters, and he has on his desk right now a little note card that I had written him when he went to a football game, and Hannah and I had cleaned his room and we'd wrote this cute little note hopefully you had a good game, and he still has it up on his desk, and he said to
oh my God, these people, they just film everything. We're so good because I wrote him a note this one time Right? That's being parent, right? That's right. No.
Me yesterday, actually. I went into his room and he's like, this has really helped me feel better.
Are you just standing at a dollar store together with a light on like this and just talking to a camera? You guys know how weird that is?
It's my prized possession, and he had it on his desk. So I was like, oh, it was so cute.
I hope you someday just get armpit zits. And they never go away. And they're itchy and pussy. All day you just have armpit zits. And your back knee. I hope you get back knee.
Well, let's make him a poster.
I can't wait to see this.
Okay, so we got his favorite cookies. They're called...
He loves the oatmeal raisin ones.
From the dollar store?
And then we're also going to get him
Make him some cookies. Damn assholes.
Snickers, because that's his favorite candy. So we're going to try to fill his room with all of his favorite things and just with love from his family.
You're such a asshole, Crystal. Like, they are so unaware of how shitty they are. And that's the scariest thing. They honestly think they're good people. Thank God there's people like us here calling them out, right? Because no one else will, apparently. No one calls crazy pieces out. They must hate me. But also laugh when they watch my videos. Hi, Crystal. Let me tell you something, Crystal. F*** you.
And let him know that we're always here for him. Before I decorate Alex's room and put everything in here,
Happy breakup! But we went through your shit. Imagine.
I'm gonna kind of clean up and vacuum for him and just make sure his room looks really good because he's been really sad. He hasn't kept up on his.
Yeah. I'm just picturing like, someday these kids are gonna look back and be like, "Oh my God, I can't believe you did that."
But he has kept up on his chore, and he's still been helping out with the family like he is.
But I'm glad we get
To see this and Jake and the kids are gonna slowly start coming in. So I'm gonna have them help me with the posters. Some of them are gonna get to do their own poster, and then we're gonna.
You live in a house with like 20 other kids. One of them breaks up, and they all make a poster where they sign it. Like I get supporting somebody, but here's how you do it with teenagers. If I were them, okay. You tell the kids, look, Alex is a little bit sad because something went on in his life. It's not for everybody to know, but I just want you guys to know that he's going through something. Maybe just give him some space. Yeah, if he comes and hangs out, that's great. But don't go looking for him. Ask him how it went on. Just give him some space. Let him deal with it. Maybe give him a hug when you see him in passing. But that's kind of it. Teach your children to understand like social cues too and all this kind of shit. There's a place where if someone's looking for some support, and that's different, right? But sometimes you got to let somebody just kind of deal with that. Grief is something that. It's different for everybody. I get that. But Crystal's like forcing it on her kids to make content about the grief. And here's a card we all sign. Yeah, you broke up. Here's a sane card from all of us. Oh my God, I would run away if I was this kid.
Get it up before Alex gets home. So thankfully, Alex asked if he could stay after school and lift today. And of course, I was like, yes. So we have a few more.
What were you going to do if you couldn't? What were you going to do if you came home early?
Since Alex has been so sad lately, we're going to make him a poster for his room. Do you know what you want to put on the poster?
Nobody thinks this is crazy. Nobody.
Okay, where do you want to hang your poster?
No, put it like that.
Oh, it's like he's holding it?
Wow, Max. Good job, buddy. I know Max watches my videos. Hey, that was shit, dude. Sorry, man. You didn't even put any time or effort into that. That's garbage.
All right, Alex is home.
So let's film him coming in all heartbroken. What's going on back there? What's happening?
And she'll be coming in the door any minute.
Let's surprise him!
Well, welcome home.
Scared the frick out of me.
Scared you? Yeah, your hair looks good.
Oh, because I went to open it and she's.
I would like you to close your eyes right now.
So you just broke up with his girlfriend. He clearly is heartbroken because Crystal's told us. And you come in you probably just want to be left alone for a little while, right? The hint was that you wanted to stay after school and lift just to be on your own. And then when you come through the door, the f***ing camera's on your face. And all your brothers and sisters are like, "Hey, let's go, film it."
Okay.
Nothing like freaking ambushing. Why does Aaron walk like Joe Biden?
Them eyes closed. The doorway.
Oh my God.
And all the kids make you posters. Well, the kids that are
What
home.
is that on the wall? Look like a tit. I'm not gonna lie, it looks like a tit.
So we're really sorry that you've been having a rough time.
Oh my God, she's doing it again. we're really sorry you're having a rough time. Instead of just doing this in private, instead of just what you should be doing, if your kid's going through some shit, instead of doing some private, you've got a ring light on, a camera on, and you're going to say the things you want to say to him, but you're going to look at a camera while you're holding him like this. Do you guys see how bad this and how wrong this is? This is absolutely immoral in every single way that she does this. And she does it with everybody. Have this conversation with your kid off the camera. Oh, I hate her.
Time and going through a hard week, but we wanted to let you know how much your family loves you and we're here for you no matter what.
Look at the transformation of her face. Is she so genuine and nice? Look at her. She's become someone completely different. Even, she was the biggest asshole back then, but now she's the biggest asshole with like plumped up lips, fake ass teeth, surgeries galore. This woman is not who you think she is. She is not a genuine person. Okay? She has hatred in her heart. She has anger in her heart. She has selfishness in her heart. She is a selfish douchebag. And Aaron is just along for the ride, and he's also a selfish douchebag.
And we got you your favorite candy and cookies. And all the kids think
from the dollar store.
All the kids that are home.
Mine's the best. Can you guess which one's mine? Mine's the best, right?
He's like, you guys are assholes.
Can you guess which one's mine?
I love all of yours. Yours is the that one.
Oh!
Can you guess which was mine? Yeah, it has your name on it.
So, thank you guys so much for doing this for me. I really appreciate it.
Now we're going to sit on the bed in the stage thing and we're going to film it. That is what she does. I would love to see the behind the scenes of this. Okay, Alex, you're home. You did your breakup. We did this thing. Now you're going to sit in the bed. Let's talk about it more.
Yeah, we're sorry.
It's okay.
You're not sorry. You're happy this happened, Crystal. You're happy it happened because you do this shit.
So the reason I've been having a tough week is because Araceli and I did break up, and it's just super hard because I thought like this was gonna be my forever girl. Every guy has his forever girl. Like this is your forever. This was your
against his wishes, probably. They're Mormons, so
high school sweetheart. And so I thought I found mine, but
look at Aaron. He looks like Gru. A worse Gru, though.
I guess things just didn't really work out in my favor, but
That's okay.
yeah.
That's okay. We can film it for content and make money, though, right? That's good. This is shitty, Crystal. Turn the fucking camera off.
But thank all of you.
He's literally bawling his eyes out, and they're capitalizing it. Whoa!
Hard.
Yeah, the first little bit was hard. So my parents, what they did is they wanted to capture it while it was raw, while it was hurting me, so they could capture the emotion and get me crying because they want to get paid. Because they have no boundaries. They think this is appropriate.
We're still friends, so that's a good thing, I guess. Because it's hard to let go of
Sound familiar?
someone who's been in your life for so long and then try to cut them out completely. So we are still friends. And don't
Look at Crystal. Look at her just soaking this up. Could you imagine? I can't believe they did this. And what did people say anything? 900 comments on this video. 940 comments. That's so heartbreaking. These people are such... There's no other word than dickhole that I can say for like taint, like sack sweat. That's what they are. They're just they just lick. I can't even think of anything. They're like cat assholes when you wake up in the morning and just stare at it. You're like, holy shit, there's a cat asshole there.
don't like go and give her hate or anything. This was...
It was full on both sides.
It was on both of us.
Thanks, Crystal. Thanks, ears.
On both sides. But I think it's hard from Alex's point of view too, because
This is what she does, right? He's not saying enough, so she has to interject and say what everybody says and says what everybody should be saying. You, Crystal.
because of his past and everything he's been through, he has a hard time with change, and he has a hard time with people like feeling like someone's gonna leave him. And so this is
And so we film it for everybody. And
very difficult, but he's strong and he's gonna make it through it.
Yeah. But I just want to give you guys all a big thank you because a lot of you have like reached out to me and asked how I've been doing, and you've been checking up on me.
And you don't think that's weird, parents? You don't think that's weird? If strangers were reaching out to my teenage sons, be like, I would be like, I would be like, what? Don't you ever f***ing contact my children. But they think this is normal. Strangers reaching out to your children. People that pair social relationships with your children. And you're like, thanks, strangers. Nobody, it's like I'm it's like I drank a gallon of crazy juice.
And I really appreciate it because it's definitely helped. Like, you guys have no idea. Like, one day, like, I'll be like super sad and like depressed, I guess, and then one of you guys will send like a super meaningful text saying like, I hope
Text. Somebody has your phone number?
you feel better and everything.
This looks like he's at Gitmo right now, and he's been told to do this.
I do appreciate it.
That's disgusting, you assholes. So there it is. That's what Crystal, that's what Crazy Pieces, their old content is. Treasure trove of absolute and utter child exploitation. And I haven't even scraped the surface yet of what they have done. Those crunchy buttholes, we'll say. So, Alex, you didn't have to do it. You shouldn't have had to do it, but I now know why. Because your mom has conditioned you to do this. And Aaron sits there and rarely ever says a word, but he's complicit. He's just as bad. He allows this to go on. And from what I heard, they didn't need the money to do any of this stuff. They just did this because Crystal's bored at home with money, didn't know what to do, and decided she wants attention instead. And just look at her, the side-by-side comparison of who she was to who she is now. Ew. How do you spend that much money and look worse? Good luck. That's great amount of money spent. Probably could have put 3 of your kids through school for the amount of surgeries and shit you've had done to your body. Okay? You're a piece of shit, Crystal. You too, Aaron. You guys kiss my ass. Dumbasses. Anyway. I wanted to open this box. From that to like, hey, look what I got from England. Look at this sweet hat. Nice hat, eh? Damn. So this box is from England. My wife already basically claimed this entire box because Tyson was going through it. And he's like, nope, I claimed it. So just a few things from Manchester, England. And she has great writing. Like, amazing writing. Love really good writing. It's kind of like, hey, what's up? You know, my wife has incredible writing. Just a few things from Manchester, as in thank you for the merch you sent me last year. What you're doing for the kiddies is truly amazing. Keep being awesome. The bee hat is a Manchester symbol. It's a worker bee. It represents our hard work and ethic. It represents our hard work ethic and unity in our city, building our own community, and the fact we're good old grafters. That's cool. Is what we're all about. And it's why it seemed fitting for you. Enjoy. Lisa, the idiot who makes the memes. She's the one who makes my memes, and her memes are so effing funny. Take like cuts of my videos and like put something over it, like when you see wifey's boobs or whatever. I don't know. She doesn't save them. I think they're somewhere. Anyway, she's so freaking hilarious. And Lisa, you're amazing. So let's go through the box. So first thing we got, fish and chips, salt and vinegar, baked. This is basically they're goldfish. Ooh, some vinegar. That's actually really good. Chalk dips. See, I can't open all these because the people, like the wife, has already claimed half this shit. Chalk nibbles. Made with real chocolate caramel and dusted with icing sugar. Oh my. You got some dip dab. Looks like it's just straight sugar, I think. Sherbet dipped with a tasty strawberry flavored lolly. Oh, hello. Wifey loves these because you get them at IKEA here. This is called Flumps, which just looks like a... What you saying? This was me the other day getting my surgery done. Hey, everybody. Just kidding. Lots of Flumps, which is just a marshmallow, I think. You got Wham Original with sour crystals. It's like a candy bar. Raspberry flavored chew bar. I'm getting into that. Curly Whirly. These are really good. Blackjack. What is this? Blackjack. It's black licorice. I can smell it. I'm not going to do that. But it looks like a Starburst, but blackjack. It looks like a black licorice Starburst. No thanks. Not going to do it. I'll barf. Poppets. Toffee. Ooh, those look good. We got Double Decker. I don't know what that is, but I'm going to eat that. A fruity salad. Ooh, that's probably like the blackjack. So that's probably more like, what are those called? Holy shit. Look at how thick this thing is. That's what she said. Look at this thing. Okay. Tyson was like looking at this. He was eyeballing it. So he's moving out soon. It would actually, not going to talk about it. It's going to make me cry. So anyway, I'm going to put that in his little going away present thing. So thank you so much, Lisa. You're amazing. This hat is actually pretty dope. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to wear this. So everybody take a deep breath. Don't do this to your kids, please. Don't do this. It is so unacceptable. It's so tone deaf and so stupid. You're a bad parent if you do this to your children. Okay? Don't be a butthole. Don't be a crunchy, flaming butthole. All right? Okay, and I'm going to try to maybe do some videos this weekend, but Everly has Glee. So she is, you know what? Everly's got it. Wifey said this and Everly repeated it. She said, Mommy says I got it. And Everly's got it. Okay? Whatever it is, I'm glad she has it. But at the same time, I was thinking to myself, I love that she has it, but I'm kind of sad that it's not going to go into the world. I'm not going to ever allow my daughter to be famous. It's never going to happen. But I need to tell you this. She's got it. She can sing like her mother. Might be better than her mother someday. Not yet, but she's getting there. Everly is 10 and has more control of her voice and almost perfect pitch, and it is absolutely mind-bending how good she is, okay? And I know I'm biased. I know that. You guys know, and I say that about my wife, that she's the best singer I've ever heard. And you guys have heard my wife, and she's an incredible singer. So I'm telling you, Everly's got it. So I might continue on with like letting her record songs, putting them out there without her face and her name and all that kind of stuff. Like, I don't know how to navigate that, because I would never ever want fame for my kids like this shit. I would never do that. Even if they have this incredible talent you want to share with the world, you still shouldn't. You still shouldn't. Let them wait till they're a little bit older, 18 years old, if they want to share it then. You know, you can put out stuff anonymously, you can put out stuff under pseudonyms and all that kind of stuff, but I just don't want it for her. I just wanted to brag on my little girl, because she's growing up too fast. And she's the sweetest, most amazing, gentle, kind, loving, beautiful girl. I love her. And you guys are awesome. And I'll see you tomorrow.